when I took the cake decorating job, I increased their sales in cake decorating by 30%. Like the whole for the whole
Oh my.
store, like the whole income for the whole store was like a 30% increase with the things that I made and invented and things like that. And so, yeah, he was willing to put up with about anything, and I loved it there. It was so fun, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's a high stress job. When you
They give you
just,
any type of partnership?
I have partnership.
And oh,
Nice.
you do.
I do have partnership of California. Yeah,
I was
that's
gonna,
what you mean,
yeah.
right? The insurance partnership?
No, I meant partnership with the cake company.
Yeah, if you're
Oh,
making
him?
them that much more
He?
money,
Well, I
they should
know,
have
but
made you like co-owner.
the other thing was we celebrated our 75th anniversary, and it was started by his
You
family.
don't look that old.
Oh,
Parents were there and stuff. So no, I mean, they loved me and everything. His mom always came in and hugged me. His dad always came in and hugged me. His sister loved me. I knew his dad before I even worked. I mean, his brother before I even worked there because his son was on the same baseball team as one of my sons. They coached together, my husband and him, years ago. Just very local, very family oriented,
Yeah.
and I love them and they're great, but it's just too scary of a place. And my boss didn't want me to go back, and I went back against his will 2 different times. And finally, he was just like, I think you just need to go on disability. You're not going to stop. Even if I do the surgery, you're not going to stop. And
Right.
this is not a place you can be. And I was like, but I love it here. And he's like, well, then do you want to die? That's not really what
My
you
insurance won't cover it.
Hey, no, I don't die. I don't think that's allowed, right? Yeah, no, so God bless him. I'm sure he'd hire me back in a heartbeat, but
Yeah.
can't. It's a very expensive place to live. I'm sure Pookie could tell you that the Bay
Yes,
is
yes. I be hearing,
unbearably
I hear about a
expensive.
lot of people who say they bought their houses in the '70s for like $20,000 and $30,000, and now they're $1 million homes, and they look exactly the same, if not worse condition.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
that's how it's going out here. It's so hard to get an apartment for, well, not hard. There isn't any apartments for cheap anymore. You
Oh,
can
and
get
in
you
Marin,
in
where
San
we
Francisco,
live, there's
you can get
nothing.
you a 2 bedroom, and maybe a 1 bedroom for 2,500, something like that.
Oh,
You can get you a 2 bedroom for somewhere around 3,500, maybe.
mm, 4,800 maybe, just
Yeah, I was gonna
depends.
I'm living
say
in
that's why I said maybe. Uh,
yeah, I'm living in a
Yeah, and
two
that's fine.
bedroom duplex for 11. And
Yeah,
mine's been
that's fine.
completely refurbished. It's got new doors, new windows, new floors, new bathroom, new um what do you call those things?
now you're just
appliances.
bragging.
Uh
Yeah.
the kitchen, the refrigerator, the oven, the dishwasher, that's
Appliances,
all
yeah.
brand
Wow,
new.
all the appliances, good Lord.
Yeah, appliances, thank you. There you go. Tom lost it for a moment. But
Hey,
yeah.
no, I just mean, oh wow, appliances, because I'm like jealous.
Right.
I need a dishwasher.
And you know
So
what?
it comes
We
with
lived
all the
on the corner.
amenities.
We lived on the corner. The same exact duplex, floor
Okay.
plans.
Yeah.
And what happened was my neighbor, this duplex was completely remodeled
Uh,
from the floor to the ceiling.
uh-huh.
And Gary moved out. Come to find out, his son owns this duplex.
Ah,
My
nice.
place was getting sold. And actually, a friend of mine ended up buying the duplex. But anyway, so Gary told me, he says, Tom, if you want to move in here, I'll talk to uh my son, and he'll charge you the same thing I was paying. We walked our stuff from the other duplex over to this one
Yeah, I
and put it right
bet.
on the same places.
Yeah.
So we've been on this block for 15 years,
Yeah.
paying the same rent.
Yeah. Well, we were not the same rent, but we
I'll
were
tell you
in the
what,
same
this
house for
does
20
this
years.
This will not. I mean, they're going to have to pull us out of here kicking and screaming.
That's good. Yeah, we were able to purchase a house in California, which I did not think was ever going to happen. So here we are with the pink unicorn. uh, and we just need to add a couple extra bedrooms for our couple of extra kids. We'll be good. But we're good. I mean, it's so much bigger than what we've lived with for 20 years, so why not, right? Already better.
Yeah, why not?
Good for you, honey. Good for you.
Yeah, we're a lot better off. I'm happy. It's nice.
Good. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Big time.
It's just
Right.
lonely. Like I said, I can't remember anybody's names. And I've known everybody
Who?
for 20 years.
Well, that's what's so good about Zoom. Because we've got everybody's name down in the left-hand corner.
Well, I know you guys already, though. See, I know Tom and Pookie and Katie and Jeff, all of you very well. And I know Tuna, and I know Rachel, and I know Anna.
How about Katie?
I know Katie very well.
Yeah,
Right?
she already
I
said
know
my
Rick.
name.
Yes. We
You
both-
named all the other ones.
Oh, Katie. I said Katie. Tom,
Yeah,
and
she
Pookie,
said-
and
she said
Katie,
my
and
name.
Jeff, and Rachel, and Anne, and I'm trying to remember.
Reese. Reese. You know Reese.
And I know
Very
the guy who said, "Are you guys telling the truth?" And then immediately
Aaron.
dropped.
I haven't heard from him yet.
He
I
hasn't
posted
been
the
back,
episode
has
of
he?
me and him because I had like maybe 45 minutes with him before you guys actually came. So I posted that episode.
I
It's
can't
just me
believe
and him talking. And
Why did he think we were lying? I felt
I don't
really
know.
bad. I'm so sorry. I wasn't.
I don't think his
exaggerating.
story was that tragic. I think he said he got it. I don't even remember the story, but his story wasn't that traumatic. He just started having seizures. So
Well, I mean,
That was
that's
one of the
okay.
earliest ones you
traumatic.
posted, so I don't remember anymore.
Yeah.
I wouldn't make
Did
it
you
up
post that, like,
though.
5
days
Why
ago
would
or
I?
something?
Why would any
But
of
I'm
us make
saying
it up?
when he started listening to our stories were, oh no, I had this. Like Anne, she's like, I had this for 50 years, didn't
Exactly.
get diagnosed
Oh, I feel
until
bad for that,
15 years
honey.
ago.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
And I've had seizures around this many people in this place and that place. The hospital messed up my surgeries, all this
And
stuff.
then they
So
put her
when
in
he
the
came-
psych ward against her will, and yeah, that was pretty traumatic. Yeah,
Who's that, Ann?
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
And then a few other people were
And
talking
it's
about
like-
a few other stories about heart attacks and stuff like that. And then he just came out of nowhere, like, "Are you guys telling the truth?"
I know, I was like, in the middle of me talking, he said, and I was like, "Whoa, really?" I mean, I didn't think I was that like out there. I'm totally telling the truth, but really, does it sound that crazy?
Like who looks so
Sorry.
deceiving in this group that would lie about something like that? And Ken Tuna actually like looks beat up every for the last couple times.
Yeah, for sure, man. He's
You
looking the
know?
part for all of us. Goodness.
But
When
hey,
I
that
tell
goes to
people
show you
my-
if it's not a visible impairment, then somebody's gonna second guess you, no matter what.
Right.
Yeah, like Ann said, it's a invisible disease. I mean, invisible.
Disability.
I forgot if she said disease, disorder,
Disability.
disability.
Disability,
Yeah.
disease,
Yeah.
condition.
Condition,
You can
yeah.
call it all of those
That was a
things.
post. That was one of the posts too. Somebody said disease if it's like bacterial or viral. Somebody said condition if it's something you won't overcome. That was another Reddit thing that somebody gave a really good answer for.
Yeah, I
Of, like,
posted
what you
that.
call
I
it.
remember
I
reading
posted
that
there.
answer and I was like, yeah, okay, I can see.
Yeah.
But we could talk about it as a disability too. Like, because you're not ever going
What?
to be the same. You're not ever going to be how you were. Just
Right.
like my husband, he's not ever going to be how he was.
Right.
And that's just the way it is, right? That's
Well,
a condition and a disability.
Yeah.
Right.
the federal government recognizes it as a disability,
Right.
right? So that's where I'm going with, because
Right.
I get disability.
Yeah, I mean, me
I don't
and my
get a
husband both do
disease.
too. That's why I said that. I mean, I wouldn't just
Yeah.
say that. Like, I totally.
Yeah.
No, I know
We
that.
went through the
I know.
process of my doctor like making me do it, basically. Like, because I didn't wanna. I was so stubborn about it.
Yeah, the Center for Disease, I think it's Center for Disease Control or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
CDC.
they labeled it as a disease.
See, okay then. Even if
Really?
it's from an injury like you
Yeah.
and me, okay then. So here we go. We've got all three, everybody. We've got
There
Maybe
you
that's why
go.
lawyers have to handle it because federal agencies argue and like contradict each other.
That's true. Yeah.
No surprise.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to go through that
I'm going to
post. It
Google
said,
it.
so I asked the question and someone said all the above. I think that most of us use all the above.
Mhm.
Mine in particular started due to a brain abscess. I have limitations on what I used to be able to do,
Right.
and there is a disruption going on, which disables me, and I have a disorder. Sorry, that's not funny.
You can eat it.
And the brain abscess was the disease.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay, Google says it's a disease.
Okie dokie.
Is it a disability? Yes. Neurological condition, a chronic disease,
Oh.
developmental disability, physical disability, a disorder. Oh boy, Google, you're a lot of
It
help.
can be a whole lot of
It's
things.
AI.
apparently.
Yeah, the AI answers that come up on Google are sometimes a little too broad. So
Yeah.
that's
They're a little
not always the best way to navigate a definition of something.
I got someone
I
else
was
here.
just I was just curious.
Oh, sure. Sure.
I was curious too.
Yeah.
I just
Well,
wanted to see
obviously
what it would
someone
come
else
up
was
with.
very curious. They wrote a whole post about it, asking how
Yeah.
we all discuss a bit, with each
Yeah.
other or with other
Oh, I've
people.
heard it all.
Yeah, I posted that.
I just wanted to see what Google was going to come up with.
Okay, so that was one in Epilepsy Universe, not the other Epilepsy in Reddit.
Yes, because I
That's
can't
the one. That
post
was
on
the Universe one.
epilepsy.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, they gave me a problem when I tried to copy and paste the picture of like the Zoom login information. I couldn't post that on the Epilepsy one. So
Yeah,
now I
don't do that.
reply.
Don't get banned.
I
Oh,
wonder if I'm going to get banned.
seriously,
I
it's
hope
just as
not.
bad as these gaming places. Daughter's on Discord all the time and she makes like jokes about people who get banned for next to nothing. They're just as bad on Reddit. Oh wow.
I
Well,
mean, I knew
whatever.
Pookie was banned for something, but I try not to upset
Well,
anyone.
the only thing I did before this meeting was reply to somebody who sounded like they would enjoy it, and I posted it as a
Yeah,
link
right? I
saying,
mean, or you're just
check
answering
out
like a
this.
serious, like a question, like a
Yeah,
real
I was saying,
thing.
check out this group. I called, I titled the link this group, and it was like we're meeting in a couple hours.
I did not
And you got banned?
copy and paste.
No,
I
that's the
said
thing. I didn't think they were
is
quick to ban on this one, but
a
we'll see.
podcast.
Yeah.
Perhaps look into it. But I did not say I did not copy and paste all the information.
Oh yeah, I
just
couldn't post a picture
named
for
it. So
sure.
hopefully that
Right.
covers. But you know what? Whatever. They're gonna
Yeah, I
ban
See,
think
me.
it
I've never
says
read
no
it.
promoting stuff.
But that's
Yeah.
the thing. When I looked at that frequently asked
Wasn't
questions, it sounded
promoting
like it was
anything.
talking about self-marketing, and it's nothing to do with me. I'm not even
It's
a
not
host or a
approved.
co-host or anything. No moderator
I've
here.
never
So
read any of that stuff
And
as to what you can and can't do.
I haven't
Because I
really.
just
yeah,
read it.
I guess my
I
generation's a little more used
I
to
like stuff.
not wanting to
That's
get
it.
surprised by that stuff.
Yeah, I just like stuff. I don't too much comment on anything, even.
I only
Yeah,
answer
they
things
told
if
me.
I. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What was that?
I
Pookie?
forgot. Go ahead.
I
You're a
was just
good
gonna say I
driver.
only
Join the
write
club.
a comment if I really think I have something useful to tell somebody. Like, a mom who went to the park and has an 18-month-old that got pushed by a bigger kid. Does she have to expect to see this always? And what else should she, do? I have some information to give you. Let me just go ahead and write that out. But I don't necessarily jump in everywhere. I hope, Pookie, that you don't see me everywhere. I might be. I talk to you
I've answered
guys.
yeah. I've made comments on some Pookie stuff.
Yeah, well,
On some Pookie stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, you have.
Actually, I should probably just fix it to where my name is the same, but I joined these Zoom meetings as talking to my daughter's guidance counselor, and I, I probably shouldn't have that mom. I think I made it like mom1021 or something is my username on Zoom. So
Yeah,
and
I
on Reddit,
recognize you. I recognize you on there. The mom
Yeah,
yeah,
I did too. She had to tell me, but I
021 or
recognized.
something. Yeah.
yeah. And that's the other thing too. Now I'm regretting my number for everything, emails and pins and passwords and things used to be 1214, and then I changed it to 1021 because those were my anniversary dates.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so now during the divorce, every time I tell somebody my email, I'm rolling my eyes.
Ay, that's a painful thing.
Yeah,
How are
come
you,
on, but
Jeff?
you can't be like
Change
this.
the email.
I was going to
Okay, gotta
ask
stop
if
recording.
anybody has. I was going to ask if anybody has problems with dates.
Oh,
Is that a stupid question or what?
I'm not back in the game. I don't even
I
feel like
wouldn't
it
say
yet.
stupid, but
Ignorant?
like
No,
keeping dates on a calendar, like
No. Like
or like going on dates.
how about your wedding anniversary?
Okay, yeah, okay. So I can remember my wedding anniversary, but like I have some trouble with other things.
Okay. Okay, how about one of your children's birthdays?
I have
Um,
had. Go ahead.
it's not that I don't remember the birthday. I don't remember what the date is today. So then I'd be like,
Oh,
oh,
I
I forgot
remember
it
when
was
my
the
daughter
third.
was born, but I don't know the date.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
the date
remember
my
the
daughter
date.
was born either.
Now my mom, I know what my mom's birth date is because it's the same as tax day,
Wow.
April 15th. See, word association.
Wow.
Okay, I
Yeah,
get
that's
it.
one way
You
to
know
do
what?
it.
That's
That's
how I
the day my
remember.
dad died.
April
Oh,
15th.
Yes. 11 days after his 49th birthday. Yeah.
And
April
the
4th
way I
was
remember
his
how old
birthday.
I am.
That's, yeah. So occasionally when I'm like on the phone with somebody and I'm having to go through all of my kids' birthdays, one after the other, I'll have some like my brain will want to screw something up and I'll have to write everything down and make sure that I have it all perfect. But it's not usually super, super off. I'm much more likely to do something really weird with my mother's birthday.
does it ever help you guys if you can't remember something to start saying it out loud and then it kind of comes to you faster?
We've already talked about this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So goes to show you
Oh,
how
no,
much I
no, no,
remember.
no. No, you
No.
weren't in,
No,
you were off.
it was how I got
It was
epilepsy. It's okay. It's all right.
It's okay. You're fine, honey. You're good.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I understand that whole having
Yeah.
certain dates that just drop out randomly, or you're like, oh, wait, is it such and such a date today?
How don't I know that?
Mhm.
It's like, I used to have to ask Tracy, my wife, honey, when was I born?
Oh,
What year? And she says, Tom, let me tell you something. It's real. I was born in 61. So if it's like this year, okay, 25. Okay, you are 1 year younger than the year we're in. So this is 65, 25. I'm 64.
there you go.
So that's the way I remember dates.
That's good. That's a great way to do it. I love it. Yeah,
For a second, I thought you were saying your wife was 25. I was going to say.
That's where I was going to. I was like, this is
Good job.
tricky.
no,
wouldn't
I
wanna
saw
have to
her.
do
I might want to.
math.
I might
She's
want to talk to
beautiful,
her
but
about that one.
she's not like
She ain't that beautiful.
she's beautiful. But
My honey is beautiful.
she is beautiful. I saw her
Yeah.
back there. She came into focus before.
Oh, she did?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I do believe
Honey,
she
everybody
did.
says you're beautiful.
I did. I say she's beautiful.
Except Pookie.
I didn't say that.
He didn't say anything. He was nice and quiet. Is all the rest of us.
No, I seen her, but I didn't
Come
have a
on now,
second
that's
to
just
say
manners
anything. I
now.
seen
Come
her.
on,
I was
everybody's
gonna come
gotta
right
have
behind you.
manners.
But
Sometimes it's better to be quiet, right?
There
Sometimes.
you
It is
go.
safe.
no, I was gonna come right behind you and say what you were saying, but I didn't get a chance to say what I was. I didn't get to go next.
That's right. Exactly.
I'm
You didn't give him a
sorry.
chance.
Exactly.
Yeah, I seen her. I seen her
It's
in
all
the
good, man. I'm teasing.
behind you. So I'm on something right now that says pharmacists denied me my medication and blacklisted me from their system. Freaking out right now. What do I do? It says I'm from Canada and there's no insurance. I was directly accused of drug seeking. I have about 4 days left on my prescription, so I called my pharmacy and they got it ready for me, no problem. I went to pick it up and the lady at the counter was instantly snippy to me for no reason at all. She went to get my medication, looked at the bag, and said, "Oh, sorry, we can't fill this today. You've been filling your prescriptions too often," and then put them back. I had my medication bottles with me, so I took them out and showed her that I only had a few days left. She said, "Sorry, you must have been taking too many. We can't fill it yet. Come back when your prescription is actually due to be filled." I asked her if I could talk to someone else, and she accused me of being a drug seeker. She canceled my prescription and froze my account in their system and said I was drug seeking. I only take lamotrigine and Keppra. For God's sake, I could take enough. I could take enough to OD and die before I got any sort of high off
I
of
was
them.
just going to say that. I was just going to
what
say
are you
that.
talking about? Like,
When
Yeah, I
I
had
was
to keep
when I
reading.
was on
Let me keep going.
what do you call that?
I went to the clinic and they were furious about it. But when they tried to submit my prescription to their own pharmacy, there were all sorts of error codes they couldn't do. And they gave me a 3-day emergency supply. Now what do I do? Am I going to pass in a week?
You go to another hospital.
mm-hmm.
That's what I've done.
And ask for an emergency prescription when you leave.
And
Don't leave without one.
Right.
When you go in and you ask for like Depakote, or okay, I was on Depakote. Well, I was on a lot, but even Lamictal or Keppra.
Right, that's what
Okay, these are epilepsy medications, and they know that.
Right.
Most, if you go to a hospital, they'll give it to you. They'll give you even a lot of pharmacies. If you go in and you tell them, I need medication, I need it now. You know, my prescription's out, I've been 2 days without medication. They'll give you medication.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had problems with that, personally.
I mean,
I haven't done it in a number of years, a lot of years.
I don't know how the things work in Canada, but yeah. I mean, I've had to go in and go, look, I contacted the epilepsy department and they're not, and I need, and and I've had to pay out of pocket for 15 doses of something before from a pharmacist, but I don't know how it works in Canada. I don't know that. I hate the drug seeking thing. Why would you say that about Keppra and lamotrigine?
Yeah, that post sounds
I'm
like a talk to manager kind of situation.
Yeah, that sounds like somebody that has a problem behind the counter.
Not feeling like I don't even know.
I would definitely maybe if they have such a thing in Canada where you can put in a complaint against the pharmacy. I had to do that before because they refused to fill a written prescription because they filled it incorrectly. It was like, you know, when you start a prescription and you start at like 1 pill a day for the first week, and 2 pills a day for the second week, and you work up. They only filled for the amount of time 1 pill a day instead of reading the entire prescription. And so when I ran out, they wouldn't give me any more, and they told me I was drug seeking, and I had to I had to get my epileptologist to help me and go through, and I did. I actually had to file a complaint against that pharmacy and change all of my medications over. So it does happen. I mean,
Yeah.
there are bad pharmacists. I'm sorry. It sucks.
Yeah.
It's just like
I've
having
never
bad
had to.
doctors. It's just, mm,
And I've always had, I've always taken, really generic type of medications like Depakote, Depakine. Um, I want to say Demerol and Dilaudid, but no. Demerol. Come on, what's it called? Begins with a D.
Dilantin.
Dilan.
There you go.
I
Phenibol,
took that.
Dilan.
Yeah.
These are medications
Mm-hmm.
where, they would say, okay, here, because you're not going to be taking it to get stoned for sure.
Right.
You
Right.
know,
I was so
I,
insulted. I was like, do you guys really think I took like a whole, you didn't read the prescription. It's written right on the damn prescription.
yeah,
What are you talking? Oh, I don't know what to tell them because it's Canada, but I would say go to a hospital before you
yes,
have the seizure and explain to
Oh
them what's
yeah.
about to happen so
Oh
they
yeah.
don't like just throw you back out because they're not going to want to be responsible for you dying
yeah,
on the sidewalk in front of their hospital.
right,
There you go.
And explain to them you're going to need some kind of medication to hold you over until you can get a new doctor or whatever.
that's if you're going to
Something.
answer that post, that's what I would say. Tell them to go to the hospital
Mhm.
and tell them you've been without medication 2 days.
Right,
You've been without medication for 2 days, and you need a prescription or you need emergency doses. That's all.
right. One or the other. Or find a pharmacist that will give you emergency
If not,
doses
then
till
you
you
go to
can
another
get a
pharmacy.
doctor. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Or go to another pharmacy with another
Yeah,
pharmacist that'll give you an emergency dose until you can switch. But
yeah,
the fact that they canceled your prescription makes it really unlikely that you're going to find another pharmacist to do it.
right.
Exactly.
Goes right back to the
Starting over
hospital.
would be faster.
It goes right back. Yeah,
Yeah.
because anymore everything's linked.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you put a prescription in, then everywhere that scripts has been filled at is going to come up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I lost my pills one time, so I went to the emergency room and they gave me another month, enough for a month.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
then
okay.
when I knew I could do that, one time I was going out of town
Mm-hmm.
and my family was like, "How long can you be here?" And I was like, "How long you want me there?" And he was like, "As long as you can." So I had enough for a month. So I was like, I'm gonna stay a month. And then I thought about it and I was like, I'm just gonna go to the emergency room and they'll give me another month. And then I thought about it and I was like, I could just go to another emergency room and get another one. And then my insurance called me after the second one. They were like,
Maybe
says you went
doesn't
to the
not.
work.
emergency room twice within 2 days.
I
Are you
forgot. I had a
okay?
seizure.
Are
You
you
gotta
still
get the refill from
breathing?
2 different
I had a
doctors for
seizure.
2 different days.
Mm-hmm.
I had a seizure and forgot.
No,
Yeah.
you know
Right.
anything could get lost
Okay.
in a diaper bag.
They're
Trace
like,
and I, we just redid our to-go bags, emergency to-go bags.
Yeah.
And I had medication in there from when we first did them. And I looked at the date, 2017.
Oh no.
So I have to get a hold of my doctor and just or my nurse's assistant or doctor's assistant or whatever it is.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, and have them give me another script
Mm.
because Tracy flipped out. She's, oh my gosh, look at the date on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing
Don't
about
know what it's
stockpiling the meds.
Yeah.
They
Gotta
won't even let
do
me
spring
have
cleaning
enough
every
to
couple months.
stockpile some.
Uh-huh.
I wish.
Yeah, I'm not
So
exactly doing it the right way,
I can't
but I gotta
stockpile
have a
because I
bottle
don't
in
miss
every room.
doses.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I've got close to missing a dose. Well, actually, I've missed doses in the past where I was not taking care of my epilepsy. But now to save enough to stockpile, I might get
oh
like one
no.
or two every time I refill.
No,
But
no, I'm going to get
yeah,
a hold of my doctor and say, yeah, I need an extra. And my doctor's cool.
I think
Well,
I
the
should
doctor's
do that.
office is cool.
I think maybe I should talk because I have this appointment coming up in June. I think maybe I
And
should
just
talk to
tell
him and say, look, we moved up here. There's wildfires. There's earthquakes. Maybe you can just give me an extra one. Yeah, I don't know.
see my congregation, I mean, they're really on top of things.
Yeah.
And we're all really close. Like everybody meets at my house on Saturdays for us to go out and service. So we all meet at one place in case there's an emergency.
Mhm.
And so everybody in the congregation, when it goes back to the elders in the congregation, they'll say, okay, the Mitchell congregation, they're all together. And then just go around all them. That way congregation is aware that everybody's okay. So then they make sure that everybody's got a the go bag ready, as well as a shelter in place bag.
Mm,
So
it's a good idea.
yeah, if you ever want to stockpile some medication and just tell your doctor you need an extra script for a to go bag
Yeah, I think I
or
might try
shelter in
that this
place.
month. Yeah, in June. I think I might try to tell him that.
And
Just because
then
we moved and it's different. I don't have, there was paramedics 3 blocks away, and now it's
oh shucks.
a lot further.
My parents, my father was an EMT and my mother was she answered the red phone. That's what it was called years and years and years ago. Um, so she was the dispatcher.
Dispatcher, right?
But you want to hear something funny? If one of us got hurt, we needed stitches or something, my dad would sew us up.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Just like my pawpaw. Don't get hurt at Pawpaw's
Uh,
house.
Oh,
yeah. My dad's like, you know how much it's going to cost if we take you to the hospital? Come on in here, I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
there you go.
Anymore,
Gotta
you
trust the
get,
expertise.
but now
Kate, aren't
if
you on
somebody was
Kepra?
supposed, what's that? If you were some, if
Katie, aren't you on
and
Kepra?
do they have me on Capra? Is that what you
Yeah,
said? I'm on
yeah.
lamotrigine and lamictal. I don't think that's right.
Lamotrigine and Lamictal, same thing.
Yeah, let's see. Lamotrigine
One's
is
generic.
Lamictal. So it's
Look
probably
under my
lamotrigine
name.
and levetiracetam.
That one.
Levetiracetam is
Thank you.
Keppra
I can't say it.
That
Yeah.
is that.
Oh,
Levetiracetam.
I was
She
saying
knows it because she's taking it.
levetiracetam until Anne came in. I said
Okay.
levetiracetam for the longest time until Anne got in. I said, "Oh, that's how the pharmacist did say it."
Yeah, I don't know. I never called it by that. I just called it Kepra.
Oh. So you're
But
taking
yeah.
that right now, Katie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So there's something I haven't found about it. It said lack of emotion and expression
Have you
went
been
on levetiracetam, whatever the word was.
The Kepra. Yeah.
Lack of emotion and expression. It says,
Generic
so
Kepra.
I'm new to this, and I found out that the levetiracetam, whatever,
Yeah.
is actually the infamous Kepra I've heard so much about.
Of course.
They didn't even know they were taking the off brand. Anyhow, having made the connection naturally, I have a question mostly related to side effects. Did anyone who took Keppra ever feel slower or deader in general after increasing the dosage? I'm on 1,000 milligrams, and while there was a specific episode in my life that kind of directed me towards the negative spiral, it also was the same time I increased my medication. And looking at the side effects, I'm starting to wonder whether an increase in medication could finally cause side effects. Assuming it can do that, I mostly feel emotional emptiness, like I used to be enthusiastic about stuff. Now it takes a lot more for me to be excited about something. Other than that, I just feel like I'm in general rotting vibe, although it's manageable, so I can definitely handle it. is just not ideal. It's not just that with time, I feel like I've become more anxious. Desires, expressions, took a hit. And lastly, I just feel so slow. Intellectually speaking, like, is it normal for people taking Keppra or the other word? Assuming it is, I don't really have a choice but to just tank these side effects. But assuming it's a thing, I might take extra measures to counter the side effects, like taking vitamins, exercising, and sleeping more, etc.
Yeah, I would agree that it probably is the side effects, but they said it themselves. You can take action to counteract those side effects.
Mhm.
All right, guys,
Exercising
I got to
and,
go.
you know, doing
Okay.
All
okay.
right, Tom.
Bye,
Good to see you,
Tom.
man.
It's been
Bye,
great seeing
Tom.
you.
Okay, until
Yeah.
next
See you
time.
Friday, if
There you
possible.
go. See you then.
Until next time.
That's right.
Bye bye.
Yeah,
Aw,
I would say the
I love
same
him.
thing. I would say if you want to continue taking the Keppra or whatever the heck you're calling it, from when I took it, I just looked into what things it sucks out of you, and I increased all of those vitamins and minerals, and I tried. And see, at first, when I first got it and I first started on Keppra, I drank coffee and stuff like that. It's just that my husband won't let me have coffee anymore. So, and I know there is such a thing as having too much coffee that lowers my threshold, yada, yada, yada. But I mean, I feel like I should be able to have 1 cup a day. Anyway, that's somebody else's problem, mine. But yeah, I think that that could definitely be something. And if it doesn't help, then it's time to talk to your doctor, because guess what? You don't have to deal with the side effects, right? There's other stuff, isn't there? I could be wrong. It's just that my doctor always says, you don't have to deal with these side effects. We can try something else. Like every time I tell him, like, oh, gee, I think I feel like I'm taking psychedelics all day long and not in a good way. Then he goes like, okay, that's probably not the best med for you then. Also, you're still seizing. Great, let's change something. So maybe try the vitamins and minerals and the sleep and the eating right and whatever. And if that doesn't help, then maybe go ahead and talk to your doctor. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I
I think
agree.
talking to
I
a
think it
doctor
could
needs to
definitely be a
happen.
side effect. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Jeff, what do you think?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think you should talk to a doctor. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah. If you
Right.
don't, if you're really having the problems, you should probably talk to somebody about it,
Yeah.
because it might not be working for you.
And 2
Yeah.
weeks is enough to tell.
Yeah, I would
A
say.
lot,
By the
a
time
lot
you're
of
tapered
things
up to
don't
that
work
full
for
dose.
everybody.
Sorry about the
Yeah.
what?
Exactly. Exactly.
He said a lot of things don't work for everybody, and I heard someone else say
Oh,
that. And
yeah.
it's like I said, there's some success stories with Keppra, and then there's a lot that aren't successful
There's a lot of
stories.
not.
So
Yeah.
And
So
there's
why
no
is
way you
it
can
still the
know.
first go-to?
I'm
I will
anti-Keppra.
never understand.
My epileptologist is anti-Keppra, which is kind of crazy.
Okay.
But he was like, I don't consider this an epilepsy medicine. What else do we have?
Wow.
Immediately upon seeing me, and before he even had me in EEGs and MRIs and everything, nope, no more Keppra. And I was like, okay,
That leaves an impression.
yeah. I was like, okie dokie. Well, here's my
Right, Katie, you
half-finished
just
bottle of
learned something,
Keppra.
right?
I'm sorry, what's that?
So, Katie, you just learned something, right?
Oh yeah. That I need to figure out how to make this interview process happen. Get 3 providers on a Zoom call just like this. And I will ask ask a question and let all 3 doctors answer, and whichever one says like a standout answer, I'll go ahead and schedule with you next Monday, but that's never gonna happen. So
Well, but
I'm kind
maybe,
of dreaming over here.
but if I could get my epileptologist to come on here and say he doesn't think Keppra is a good epilepsy medicine for most people, maybe that would be enough for your doctor to listen. Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
Who
I'm going
knows?
to ask him when I see him in June. There's a lot of things I'm going to ask him. I always take a big notebook full of crap because I'm not like, I know my memory is crap. So I,
Yeah.
take copious notes and I
Yeah.
have questions and things. And one thing I wanted to ask him is if he would come in here and talk with us and give his opinion on stuff. And maybe he can say like, oh, I don't really like that med, or, that one doesn't work for certain people, or whatever. Maybe it could help. I don't know, but.
Or he could just listen to us talk shit about neurologists.
No, look, I think it's great that he's a neurologist and not just, or I mean, that he's an epileptologist. And I don't hate neurologists, want to save my husband, but still. The two neurologists I saw before I saw him both said I wouldn't have another seizure, so hey.
I bet if we had one neurologist come on and we just had them listen to us talk shit about neurologists, we're gonna have more neurologists on the lineup and do that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got an opinion on that.
Wait, I can tell you something important.
They're gonna be like,
Okay,
I'm
so
the
now
second
you
opinion.
know what clips to post on YouTube.
There you go.
Let's
Yeah.
see how many views those clips get on YouTube. All these malpractice stories and, just like anytime it says the word quack, like filter those minutes out.
There you go.
Oh, editing has got to be such a bitch. That's got to take forever.
I'm so sorry, Pookie. I'm sure it is.
Yeah, for real. That's like full time.
Yeah, that's gotta be.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry for the darkness, but I'm in a hyperbaric chamber.
Yeah, I
It's all
thought
right.
you were breathing there with the
Yeah, I was.
mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys know if there's any connection between hyperbaric and epilepsy? If it's good, bad, indifferent?
This is the first time I heard about it, so no, but go ahead, you guys.
I don't know. Katie, you know anything?
I'm gonna see what Google tells me.
Okay. Yeah,
Me
I'm
too.
not. Oddly, this is something I'm not familiar with. I don't know why, because.
Oh, okay. I'm seeing while beneficial for certain conditions, HPOT can trigger seizures.
Ah,
Really?
I'm getting out. My wife just asked me that
Oh,
because I hadn't had a seizure for a couple of days, and I was in the hyperbaric yesterday, and I had a seizure last night.
oh no.
And it
No.
looks like the
So-
reasoning is that HPOT involves pure oxygen at increased atmospheric pressure.
The
So
pressure.
this can lead
That's what
to
I was gonna
oxygen.
say.
Yeah, it's something to do with that leads to the oxygen toxicity, where excessive oxygen, like too much in the blood, can it's, and here they say harm, but I'm sure it's just like upset the central
Yeah.
nervous system, and that's what triggers the seizure. Anytime your central nervous system goes out of whack.
So something I do for one thing is going to hurt another thing.
Of course, just like Anne and her allergies,
Right.
they're gonna kill her. Good
But
Lord.
I mean, it sounds like you could find a balance too, because if the logic is that oxygen toxicity, that sounds like it's bad on, for a couple of things. So
Are you
if
able
you're,
to turn the pressure down on it?
yeah,
Is it
can you tweak the
set?
setting?
I have to get my wife to do that. I don't have controls on the inside. It's too
Right,
small a
right. But you
chamber.
do have control of it. It's not set at a
Yeah.
certain level that you have to keep it at.
No, I don't think so.
Well, that would maybe help then. I mean,
Yeah.
gosh. I mean, I
Yeah.
know atmospheric pressure can be very scary, and it can trigger seizures, and it can trigger preterm labor, and it can trigger all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
So,
I'm
That's
looking at a
interesting.
picture and like that chamber thing looks gnarly. Like you're like in a tube. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
couldn't. I couldn't
Oh,
imagine
okay,
this. It
okay,
looks
yeah.
like
Now I'm
a
seeing it.
small
Now I'm seeing
sail.
it.
It is
Very
very
small
small.
sail.
yeah,
It-
kind of like a hot water heater on its side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I know what they are.
You got a big,
Yeah.
you got a big open glass in front of you, Ray.
On the side.
Side of it.
Oh, okay.
To my left side,
Nice.
I have a looking glass.
They brought that to your house?
Shipped it. It folds up. And also you have an oxygen concentrator, and they just ship all of it, and you put it together.
Oh wow.
Oh, so you own it or the hospital owns it?
I own it.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But turn the pressure down.
Yeah.
And oxygen. It sounds like
Anybody
a
hear
fun thing to
about
do,
something
but-
called vibration therapy? Sound vibration therapy?
Not yet.
Oh,
Okay,
I
this
heard
is
of
this is
touch therapy.
touch
this
therapy,
one
huh?
here.
Yeah.
Well,
I
it sounds like
just,
something that's been around since the beginning of humans to me.
Wow.
yeah, it's something with oils and specific way they touch you.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's like they're putting like the sonar through you or something?
I
While they're-
really don't understand it. The woman who does it explained it to me, and it went over my head
Wow.
and out into space somewhere. Uh, like most things that are said to me.
Hey,
That's
anything
okay.
medical.
I think that's all of us.
Yeah, definitely needs to be repeated a couple times. This
Mhm.
Yeah.
sound therapy thing, it says it uses specific frequencies and vibrations to promote well-being and healing. So it's more than just seizures, but it's just a byproduct for the seizures because it's actually intended for inducing relaxation and stress, reducing stress, and apparently even cellular healing.
Recalibrating you like a cat.
Sounds like it.
You know how cats get on you and they purr? Supposedly
Yeah.
they do that at certain frequencies to help heal you if you have certain things. I don't know. I was just reading about it and I was like, for real? Why doesn't my cat do that more often? I could use a cat on my head.
All right, guys, I'm sorry. I have to run. I'll see
Okay.
you on Friday.
All right, Jeff.
Where you
Thank
Take care,
going?
See
everybody.
you then, bud. Turn the pressure
Okay,
down.
take care.
All
Yep.
right. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, gosh. Too much oxygen, too much pressure. Ouch.
Oh, you never know.
That sounds painful.
Did he say something about touch therapy?
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
really.
and then I made that stupid sex joke and it went over everybody's head. So I don't know.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what we've, yeah, since the beginning. Well, I mean, it is sort of like the beginning of
You
humans,
know?
right? I mean, we touch our babies, we touch each other, we touch our
Exactly.
siblings, we touch, we touch. We touch our pets, we touch.
There you go.
Yeah,
It's
that
okay.
one did go over my head.
I understood you.
Yeah, so they got a lot of
Oh,
different
man.
like experimental things out there, but I don't know if I'd be ready to try that, especially if you got to go into a sideways water heater.
Yeah, I don't know about the barometric pressure thing. I don't think I'd be good for me. I don't know why. I just feel like it probably would. Maybe my sinuses. But I mean, that's cool that he has one. Neat.
Yeah,